What up, man? UnbiasReview checking in, man. Even though battle rap has been growing and growing and growing ever since I became a blogger, people are making some of the most money they ever made. People are on some of the highest platforms. People are on TV like Wild 'N Out and Fuse TV and everything. 2012 is still widely considered the best year of battle rap. Do you niggas even remember the battles that was released the year of 2012?
You never let the weapon spit. My whole team been locked up for possession like the Exorcist. So nigga miss me with that chopper bursting extra shit. You my son. I ain't gonna have none of that extra lip.
But I did a background check. See, you known for getting your background check. Be up front and don't front. You ain't checked the nigga in my background yet. When the pressure on, is he gonna back down? Yes. I will close fist, backhand your biggest rap fan. But I ain't selfish, nigga. You gonna get smacked round next. You hear that click clack? Get used to that sound, Rex. I'm like a procrastinating pimp ever since I picked up this pistol. I ain't put my Mac down yet.
I said, what you gonna flip and spaz out? Bitch, don't try it. It's 4 niggas in each car with about 6 more riders. We heavy armed like Precious. Extend more fire. The wrong turn, the yak all in your back seat. I'm Pinky Limo drivers.
No whip, I'ma catch him waiting at the bus stop. He wait on the bus for rides, I wait until the bus stop. Waiting till the bus arrive, spray one in the bus stop. Leave on the bus stop, lay with the bus stop.
I'ma derail the niggas you riding with, televise the shit, revise the script, and keep on shooting rounds out of chopper clip. Now, I could break down your life in 8 bars. You really ain't hard, you a fake fraud who used to play ball and battle rap. You the Ray Charles, meaning you ain't seeing nobody acting like beating me really ain't hard. Your chance is slimmer than Big T in China running a marathon on a Great Wall.
You said you had a gun. You said you had a gun, Sean Bradley size. Pipe down, I only hit his head and shoulders. He'll get Skyped down, catch him close range, then his stomach shots. Right now, after 5, I'll leave a Staples Center, Mike Brown. Little niggas like you where I'm from get hemped up. He battled Tall T and said he'd pass the Glock to Fox. And then what?
Yo, Pops wasn't no gangster. He was just another lost nigga. You think it's gangster to let a mother let that dope more to her daughter, shoot her father from his son, and turn around and put that boy on the corner? Or leave your son out here alone to fend for himself, knowing he need order? Is your money being long worth your lifespan being shorter? Huh? But I'm just trying to give you the large picture. Hold up, man. Let me work. You gonna get this work, nigga. Watch me work.
A lot of different reasons of why that was the best year in battle rap. A lot of people had their own individuality. A lot of the battles were good. People weren't so money hungry and all that kind of different stuff. We can go on and on and on. So me and Mickey decided to debate what really happened since 2012.
Smicky, what y'all trying to do? Yeah, debate the facts with unbiased review. Pick a side, it's one night at a 2. Yeah, I know my shit, homie. How about you? All different topics, classics, debatables, gossip. Who gonna end up on a stock list? Which battler you think living in hospice? And if he will, get bodied still like Colossus. Which novice out hungrier than the hostage? Reporting live as Stuart Scott and Bob Costas. Our synopsis coming straight out of the conscious. Plugged in, we the outlet for your eye sockets. Facts.
We're back for another Unbiased Debates the Facts.
Smicky.
In 2012, battle rap was considered to be at this highest peak. But now, where did we go wrong? Chris, where did we go wrong?
Mickey, why don't you start this topic off?
It's the blogger's fault, man. It's his fault right here. Nah, I just like, you know, it's a myriad of reasons, man. You got the battlers not taking things seriously.
Preach.
Too much money that's being involved with the battlers. They're just getting too much money, and it's not they're taking the money, but they're not giving money worth performances according to the fans. The crowds are just interrupting great battles and just making them entirely too long. You look at older battles, they used to have the time marker up for 3-minute battles and they would get through 3 minutes of material. Now, no way. One round from one person is about 5-6 minutes. Fans just interacting with battlers, his fault in the Facebook debate group. Once the fans started talking to the battlers, you know, and having this communication with them, they would critique them and take them out of their element, you know what I'm saying? And they would just try to, you know, fix certain things that other people may not like, you know, so things like that happen. And honestly, man, like, individuality, you know, it just doesn't seem, you know, when you look at it, we always discuss the peak being 2012. It's because you could take one person and say, he doesn't sound like this, and he doesn't sound like this, and he doesn't sound like this, and, you know, it's starting to get better. I think last year, or the beginning of last year, everybody was kind of, you know, doing the same kind of build-ups, but now, you know, I'm starting to realize that battle rap is evolving, and it's a 4-bar setup, entertaining, you know, culture. That's just what it is. And somebody like Verb just can't sustain being in this type of movement because everything is 4-bar setup, and Verb is not. He doesn't write like that. Young Ill doesn't write like that. You know. So if you're not hitting with hard hitting punches, it's called filler. But what I think I spoke about this on the Angry Fan show. If Surf and Young Ill battle today with those same rounds, Surf will probably win. Because Young Ill had a lot of filler. He had a lot of filler. When you really break it down compared to how we judge battles now.
Are you trying to get me mad?
No.
I'm
being honest.
Turning into a Young Ill diss.
I'm not. We're talking about battle rap.
Why we had to bring that battle up? Why I had to be Young Ill?
Just letting you know, bro.
More Young. Shout out Young Ill, man. More Young.
And let's be clear. Young Ill, I thought he beat Surf. I'm talking about judging that battle now. If they were to battle today in this era, and
so
we
you're
had never
saying
heard
even
of
now
Surf.
judging is different in battles.
Yes,
too.
because it's all about the punch. It's all about the punch. Young Ill didn't punch more than Surf in that battle. He didn't. He just didn't. It did not happen.
The chamber got 1 and the clip got 8 in. Michael Myers jumping with the mask off of Jason. Lockpick his door. Stick my face in the Terminator mode like the baby out the playpen. I flew to the loop. What happened to your burning peeps in a murder heat? White sand, clear water. This shit look like Myrtle Beach.
People give Young Ill that battle because Surf stopped early in the first and the third round. But he punched more than Young. That's just what happened. That's just how it happened. But when you judged it back then, it was more so about everything that was encompassing it. You know what I'm saying? But if you was to judge it, you should do that. You should rejudge that battle now, and look at it, and look at it from a point where it's like, Surf was kind of. He was kind of wailing on him. First of all, Young Ill had the longest setup in that first round, talking about the application and this person and that person. He ain't start heating up to a minute and 30.
Hard though. I need to put in my application to get dick rolled next.
Pause.
Oversaturation, man. Oversaturation is probably one of the biggest things. I felt like we didn't need a Total Slaughter. We didn't need an Ether event. We didn't need a Gladiator School. We didn't need none of that stuff. MC War, come on. Who they had on MC War? Fredro Starr. We didn't need none of that in battle rap.
Mr. Hanky! Mr. Hanky! Mr. Hanky! Time!
When you look at the leagues that came in and oversaturated and spent money, they actually drove up the price of battle rap.
Battle America?
Yeah. you know, $3,000 for one rounders. That's what, when I talked to K-Shine, he was like, yo, this is what I was getting for 3. This dude is paying me this for 1 round. So that's why K-Shine was off URL for a while, because he was getting his chick in other places. But those places, those leagues drove up the market a little bit. And URL and King and Dot and all these other leagues are in such competition with them that in order to, you end up overspending a little bit more what you should spend trying to keep up with them as well. I think oversaturation is definitely a big point. And it trickles down to like even more than that, it trickles down to the money. People not giving 100%. Why you not giving 100%? Because you can go other places and still get money. You know what I'm saying? Like if there was some type of union or something, if there was some type of situation, there's no way Young Ill should be able to no-show for URL and be on blackout. Just think about this.
Crazy.
Young Ill, and I fuck with Young Ill, no-show the URL and is on blackout. He's actually on King of the Dot's biggest card outside of World Domination. He's on there. I don't give a fuck if he's battling the lowest nigga on there.
He's on there.
He's on that card. They announced him mad early. He's not even a late announcement. He's like, Young Ill is like number 5 or some shit on the announcement.
Like announcement number 4.
He's on the biggest card on King of the Dot.
It's crazy.
He didn't even show up to battle on URL. So much competition in battle rap. King of the Dot should be looking at that URL situation and saying, we not fucking with Young Ill either. But they don't do that.
Right.
It's like, yo, who gives a shit if you didn't no show for this league? As long as you show up for my league, we good. And that's what happened. All these leagues came in. So what I'm not on URL, just go to UW. So what I'm not on UW, I just go to Total Slaughter. Just go to Ether event. Just go to King of the Dot. It didn't even really matter. And oversaturation definitely fucked that up. The money fucked that up. The fans fucked that up as well, because we created all these eras. It was the reach era.
Got him!
You know what I'm saying? Everything was a reach. There was Dot. He was a reach god. He was love.
I drop classics after classics after classics.
All this kind of stuff. It was Surf, and he was reaching in the hollow battle with the Urn and Ash, and then everything that came out after that was a reach. Everything. Filler went through his little period. Reach went through his little period. Right now we're in the period of gas.
Gunbar King, don't claim that. That's not your style. Rock is foul. Wow. Shoot up your building and hope I shot a child. Bitch, on my strip. That's light.
Everything is gas. I was just in a building last night, Born Legacy 5. Just in a building last night. And I understand why niggas are going crazy for some of these battles. The energy in the room is crazy. It's crazy. Twerk and Clean Paper, the energy is crazy. On camera, it's not going to look like that. People are going to be like, oh, they was really gassing some of these niggas. There's going to, I understand it. Niggas that don't go to battles, like, that's why you always got to at least go to one big battle so you can just understand the difference. You know what I'm saying? So that's, the fans definitely fucked it up. They started booing.
There's nothing I can do for them. There's nothing I can do for them. That's the same shit he said.
Hold it down, let's go, baby.
I think New York fans were spoiled because they always got battles, so there was no appreciation to see DNA and Clips again. You saw them so much that when you see these niggas and they not good, them DNA, bro, Clips and DNA came down here and lost to Loso. Clips got a one-rounder where he didn't even do that great against Riggs. We were just happy DNA and Clips even came to Atlanta. He did a mannequin challenge. He just kind of gave you some half-hearted rounds. We were just happy to see him. Y'all see these people so much that it's just like, yo, as soon as these niggas not nice, they getting booed. As soon as these niggas not nice, we ain't fucking with them, we ain't cheering them, we booing them, we heckling them. The whole nine. I think a lot of that is just a little bit being spoiled. You don't see that in a lot of other markets. You don't see that in a lot of other areas. I think that's a big deal. Bloggers, man.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Bloggers. I mean, people talk. I mean, you talk about, and we're gonna debate the facts on this in another blog. You talk about all the time yeah, Chris J. Black and Angry Fan are the top bloggers. It's like 10 bloggers.
Right.
They all not named Chris J. Black and Angry Fan. All these niggas ain't good. But fans, bloggers,
the bread,
oversaturation, the
crowd,
bread,
the booing,
the booing. It definitely all fucked up. And also, I think I mean, the leagues do have a lot to do with it.
Now,
too.
what do you think about? And not to cut you off. What do you think about the redundancy of everything? I mean, I really.
Hold on. We went through this phase where I felt like Norris was trying to find him the next New York star. Okay, Hollow left and moved to Orlando. Conceded went to Wildin' Out. Clips was falling off a little bit. Not taking battle serious. DNA is battling every other day. Who else you got in New York? Cortez was the Vault King. It really wasn't fucking with him. Math was on and off URL. And it's like, who is the next New York star? And then he went through this We Go Hard area. It's like every nigga on We Go Hard was getting a PG. Fettuccine, Dougie, Chess, Dot, Trap House New York, all these niggas that battle, and they all sound very similar. I'm not going to disrespect them and say they all sound alike, because some of them niggas that found their own little niche.
But
it was just like, you went through that, and it was like, if the league had 30 battlers on it, 20 of them had PGs. And then from there, we even seen a little bit with DMV now. It went through these little areas and these little periods. And when I look at now, who are the people that separated? Virginia, Chess, New York, T-Top, Briz, you know what I'm saying? North Carolina, Atlanta, Spit That Heat, Chef Trez. None of these, Ryder is DMV. None of these guys, they all from different regions. The nicest niggas ain't even from New York PGs. The nicest new niggas. I mean, Twerk is from Jersey, but he live in fucking DC or some area right now. But the nicest niggas are spread out. But we went through that period where it was actually oversaturating the game, and all these niggas was sounding alike, and
so redundancy.
It was definitely a redundancy. Definitely a redundancy.
I mean, I love what RBE is doing. They're doing the theme stuff, and I feel like everything is just everything is being shot different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, me and Norvis, we went to the PG spot where Lux and Miles battled. We took it to the roof. We shot in black and white. You know, we did different things. It just seems like everything just kind of feels like the same thing. And even Coca-Cola and Pepsi change up they branding every 2 years, man. It just seems like it's the same format over and over. They do change the graphics, but in terms of just like setting, coloring, it just doesn't feel like you're getting anything new.
Professionalism too, that's another thing. You know, you want niggas to be professional, but we in an unprofessional sport, and it's just not happening. Like, leagues are falling out with ballers, and
we gonna see Magic back on URL?
No.
Not at all.
For what? They don't need me, I don't need, you know. There's no point in doing it.
Shit, niggas being wild, petty, and not want to fuck with this dude because of this dude. The contract situation, I think some of it is cool. I'm not totally against contracts. Just certain people I feel like could probably not be on it. But
I heard KOTD lost the bunker.
Yeah, that's another thing.
You know
KOTD, I mean, the bunker was a good thing in battle rap, and the bunker is
URL having mic problems.
Is
blackouts
going on
for 2 hours.
I think that part honestly might have been a little bit beyond their control, just being in the building. I think it was a little more crowded than they thought it would be, and I think it seemed like the sound guy wasn't really on his shit either, because he was getting called to the stage a lot. Like, he was the only nigga that could fix what was going on. And I mean, just be honest, that venue was mad old. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It was the same place as Big T and Danger Zone, and that shit was just old as hell. So I mean, you could tell Smack probably didn't want to be there, because he was like, yo, you know, I apologize for the capacity, but, you know, it ain't many venues in New York I can be at. So you could tell they wish Born Legacy could be somewhere else. I don't think they want to be in
I might have to make some calls, man. Does Mickey Facts got to make some calls? Do I got to make some, do I got to call SOBs? Huh? Beasley, give me a call, SOBs.
SOBs was closed.
SOBs ain't closed, it's never been closed. They reached out to me
even after the shootout?
No, they've been open. They reached out to me to do a show.
They did have a shootout, right?
Yeah, they reached out to me to do a show. Listen. I'm gonna give you a call, Beast, because we need battle rap to be in places where the small rooms can be appreciated, and even in a mid-sized room. Webster Hall is out the picture, but SOBs is 400 people. They could fit it in, and it's a nice venue. So you know, Beast, I'm gonna give you a call, King.
But overall, scale of 1 to 10, where's battle rap right now for you?
6.5.
I got it at a 7. I give it a 7. I know most of this blog is about where did it go wrong, but I don't want to act like there's nothing good about battle rap. I mean, we can do a whole nother blog about what's good about battle rap now. But in terms of what went wrong, oversaturation for me killed a lot of different things, and it just always does. Too much of anything is never good.
Agreed.
And that's just the bottom line with a lot of different stuff. You know, and that's even shit that you love. Too much money can not be good, and niggas go wake up every day to chase some paper, and even too much money cannot be a good thing to some people. So, oversaturation, it just trickles down and causes a lot of other stuff, man. So, Unbiased debates the facts. Mickey.
Smicky.
All right.